They've ruined me, blood. They've ruined the game the way it is. It was the beautiful game. Now it's the PC game.
You know what it is? It's those fan channels.
Yeah, you started it.
It's on a YouTube.
Lads, I'm going to be frank with you. I'm finding football very trying at the moment. It's lost its edge, hasn't it? I'm just finding so much of it so frustrating, and it's making me feel quite flat about the game. Am I wrong? Are you with me?
With you 100%. With you 100%. You got the VAR stuff and toenails offside, and you know you haven't cut your eyebrows or your eyelashes and that. They're just a little bit offside and all this crap. But what I'm saying is, the level of player that we used to have. I'm an 80s baby, but when I grew up watching football, is mainly 90s, obviously millennial as well. The caliber of players that we had compared to now, it's a joke. And we're actually getting to the point now where we think that players now that are just bang average, we're lauding them like they are a Keane or a Vieira or Henry.
And the price we're paying for them.
And the price we're paying for them. A joke.
Do you know what? You're so correct on that. Do you know when you think back to, say, previous generations, say use the England team as a case study, right? The players that didn't get in the England team at one point, Les Ferdinand, Ian Wright, these fellas are banging in 30 goals a season.
Proper.
Matt Letizia, Robbie Fowler, they are not getting a look in with England. Now they would be Golden Boot winners
100%.
every single season. And the same, by the way, the same, I said the strikers, same exists at the back. Ledley King, Jamie Carragher. Jamie Carragher captained the club to the European Cup final and won it. Didn't get an England team, couldn't get a look in. Now, John Stones, who can't get in a Man City team, is playing for England every week. It's ridiculous.
I think it's the academy system from the players' point of view. It's all too safe and nice, and there's no danger involved. They're all playing on amazing pitches against kids their own age. Like, if you ever watch like an under-18s game, they don't tackle each other. No one tackles each other. And it's like a little rule, don't tackle each other.
Really?
Like, and how are they going to ever grow up and play, you know, real Premier League or Champions League?
Football has become almost a fashion accessory in a season.
I went to Stamford Bridge last season, season before last, and I hadn't been there for a while, and I felt like I was at an amusement park. I felt like I was in Disneyland. There was all these people helping you. There was all these signs, get a photo with this sign. And I was like, Chelsea used to be like one of the worst places to go to. I remember going to Chelsea for Ruud Gullit's debut. We played the first game of the season, 2-0, and I was young, and I went down. I had like Everton kit on, I had blue shorts, and it was a boiling hot day, and I took my top off. But I covered the badge because I was worried that if Chelsea fans saw that I was an Everton fan, that something might happen. And I'm going down now, and there's all tourists getting pictures with a big sign. Yo, just put this on Instagram.
The whole game's commercialised. The whole game's commercialised.
The problem is, though, the difference is, I went to watch Bayern Dortmund last season, just to see what it was like, see what the safe standing was like. I went on the yellow wall. I was very fortunate. The club gave me a ticket for the yellow wall, and the experience was completely different. It still felt like our football, but the parameters were just slightly shifted. You're standing up. You have to be there an hour before, because otherwise you lose your space. The people bring the drinks to you. We're not even allowed drinks. You know, people can go and watch rugby and can drink all day.
Yeah, it's true.
It's been overly sanitised.
We do not get treated by like adults.
They've changed it now. They made it all PC. You can't stand up. This and that. Sit down. And then, what do you mean sit down, blood? What do you mean sit down? You're taking the atmosphere away from
Another thing. Starting to sound like grumpy old men.
It's true, blood. It's true.
They've ruined me, blood. They've ruined the game the way it is. It was the beautiful game. Now it's the PC game.
You know what it is? It's those fan channels.
You started it.
It's all the YouTube.
You're one of the founders, blood. It's you, blood.
It's all the YouTube.
You get me?
I'm more interested in selfies and video and
vlogs. All trying to profit from the game. Right, look, I think that we're all fortunate enough to have been at the game when there was like that precipice between old football and new football. So we saw it when stadiums were still real. Players were accessible. Like, I remember going to Harlington where Chelsea used to train, and I'm not even joking. Mark Hughes would shoot and it would go over the bar. I'd go and get the ball and kick it back. If I wanted to take my daughter to meet Christian Pulisic,
can't.
Oh my God!
No chance.
That is never happening. They are treated, and that's not Pulisic's fault. But these footballers are treated in such a way.
Because you see the way they want to interact with the fans. Like, you get me?
But we have seen how it used to be, and I think that we'll always hark back to those days. But I don't think the governing bodies are doing any favours. This handball thing,
It's got to change.
It's turning.
It's
It's
turning
literally
me off the
it got
game.
to the point where I always say, I want Jose to fail. Anything that bad happens to Tottenham because of Jose.
I want Tottenham to fail.
And you just want Tottenham to
Yeah.
fail. But the Eric Dyer handball, I'm
was a
looking
joke.
at it and I'm going, do you know what? Football's broke.
This is the thing that actually made me question the game itself. The reason that you go to football, what you're actually doing, and all of us are guilty of this, right? We're junkies. We're chasing a buzz, and that buzz is a last-minute winner against Tottenham. That buzz is scoring,
finals.
right? It's walking down Wembley Way. Chelsea were 3-0 down against West Brom earlier this season.
Yeah.
We scored a last-minute equaliser. I didn't celebrate
No.
because I'm waiting. Is it been ruled out? What's going on?
I
didn't
I
celebrate.
do always do that. now.
And it's even worse when you're there.
If
Yeah.
you-
It's even
Because you don't
worse
know.
when
Like,
you're
look,
there.
The worst one was thing, Old Trafford, when Aubameyang's gone through and scored.
you're like,
we
ah.
knew he was on because we could tell because
you got
when you
sides,
are the
you can
away
see,
end, we can see he's on and we're like, and they've got no screening OT. So we've cheered, but then we're like,
Hang
but
on a
we
minute.
know it's in, but are they gonna give it because they're gonna VAR's gonna come with an angle and try and make him look offside. Then this angle's onside, but this angle's offside, but this angle that. So you're literally there. You're like, bro, do I go? And then when they actually say go, you're like, bro, like
The buzzer's
the
gone.
buzzer's gone.
The buzzer's
So you
gone.
try to
However,
recreate the
though,
buzz.
however, though,
Yeah.
let me tell you like
Impromptu
this. Let me
thing.
tell you like this.
But I can't lie. The Aubameyang one, when he went boom, I'm not gonna lie, blood. You saw. We went mad.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We
You do have like a second bounce.
Yeah,
but let
'cause
me
you're
tell
like-
you this. Sometimes it could be the opposite because I was at the Parc de Prince and we were down to PSG. And I'm telling you now, that VAR wait was the
Jesus.
best / worst moment I've ever had
That's
in
what
live in the stadium.
That's what got social on the job. So
Losing
do we
our
need
game.
like what's the
We
word?
all need to come
But
together.
we need
Like
like
a
a-
fan
like a-
society.
Like a pressure
Like a
group.
society.
Yeah.
But it's already there. It's already out there.
Yeah.
You know,
But we need to like, actually
football
start
support-
using
It's called
it.
the FSF, isn't it?
Yeah,
The Football
yeah.
Supporters
You
Federation.
know,
We just start using it.
it's
then.
there.
Yeah.
It's just that football fans are so selfish in our
It's
own
about
ways.
ourselves, isn't it? Our
But
club,
all
F them,
these
red
things
hair.
are-
It's like look at the Tottenham decision. It was a bad decision, but me and Rory were like, nah, great. Go on, Callum, put that away, blood.
Yeah, I
You
mean, the
understand?
When really we should be saying, do you know what?
That's wrong.
Rivalry. That's what I was saying because even I don't like Joe, but I'm like,
Do you know how
That-
I think?
yeah,
do you
yeah.
know what I think is another potential solution? Every player on that pitch, every single player knew full well that decision was ludicrous. Do you know what I think needs to
don't
happen?
take the penalty.
Blaze
give
it
it
over
to-
the
give it
bar.
to-
Like Fowler did
Give
it.
it.
Like
Blaze
Fowler
it.
did it.
Yeah.
But then
He's
he-
like, nah.
Or the
Seaman saved it, but
referee.
then he put in the
or
rebound.
the other option is the referee says no, it's not a penalty. The
Yeah.
referee knew.
He can't.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
but he can
they're
overrule
the
VAR.
rules.
I don't
Yeah.
need to look.
But
I
then
don't
look,
need to see
Andy
VAR.
Carroll, but then look, because of the way the ruling of the handball is, Andy Carroll's claiming for it.
Yeah.
Because he's like,
Because
brother,
the rule
it's hit his
says-
hand.
Yeah.
That's
That's the
handball,
problem, yeah,
man.
that's
Where
the
my
issue.
penalty, blood?
But
So
The
you
rest
can't
of
be.
the player
It's
power one's a
sticky,
really
bro.
interesting one.
You
The
get
player
me?
power-
Really interesting
It's
one.
the players.
Whoever
the players
takes that
can make
penalty,
the change.
whoever
But they
takes that
won't.
penalty needs to blaze it over the bar.
What football needs is more characters, and I think that's what we've lost. Is every football?
No, they're PR'd, aren't they?
They're all
They're
just
PR.
They're
yeah.
like that.
PR.
They're
Yeah.
blank. You look into their eyes, you don't see anything.
That's why
It's
when
like
you get
when
a
you see that-
refreshing Troy Deeney or you get a
Me and
refreshing...
Aubameyang. Like me and Aubameyang. When you
exactly.
see that with
Say
me and
what he
Aubameyang,
wants.
it's for other clubs and other fans. You look at it and you're like, bro, that's a real guy. Look how he's he's cool with him. Like other players, it's like they see me, they see you, see Ped, see. They know, man. And
They're terrified because they know.
it's like, brother, what's wrong with you?
But
Like,
if all you want is football players to come out after the game and say,
You all right?
you know, go. Yeah. We got the pen. That's not a pen, is it? That's not a pen. And that's all you need. And then people start asking questions.
I found that very interesting. I have no idea if I'm feeling more upbeat or more downhearted than
sticky,
I was
innit?
Just a
before we
sad
had this
realisation
conversation.
of where we're at right now.
I think this is one we're going to have to put to the audience. Will you please do us a favour? Comment below. Let us know. Can you try and come up with some uplifting reasons why the game isn't over as I once knew it and why you're still in love with it? As always, please like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll all see you on the next video.